Pretty neat. You're gonna love this one. So, the criminals that I was just pointing out to you in front of you, I can show them in a special place. So, the criminals you can see in this public video. As soon as it loads, of course. There's only so much one person can do against such reckless hate, right? Eventually get that. Not a page, so God forbid these random numbers on the screen should be loading any amount of text, right? So, those ones in this video uploaded 2 minutes ago, you're gonna listen to the last words before getting up and leaving what? Even though they were talking Portuguese all the way up to this point. When you have to believe someone, you decide who you want to believe. I want you to listen to something. Oh, by the way, just for the record, this is to the same criminals from the back they were there before, a second ago. I didn't freeze. The high def is already on that one. It's just for just to prove it's the same. This is just so I get to listen to the points so we know they're in the right spot. Oh yeah, also leaving at exactly the same time as the ones on the front. I'm sure I just pointed out to you and then stopped. It's another thing. Apparently English is almost like this international language that more than one person speak. It's crazy, right? For a second I was imagining the Germans could use English in World War II instead of decoding the tests. Yeah, what is it? It's proper. Okay, it's not the best joke, but cutscenes like pimp and abuse constantly is. Oh, look at the time now. Again, that's the point, that's the crime, that's what applies to all the shit you just saw. But that's okay though, they have that figured out. Probably they planning on any more atrocities being done way before you would have a chance to see this. Maybe they'll succeed. There should be better odds than heading years. Been in there almost 4 years of this war. To be precise. Right now, this is what is on the screen. I can read my nose. Yeah, often because I'm active, something with my nose, like I said, or something with my nose. That's what's behind the screen. Pretty good. Also noticed that criminal that was that close to my phone, and the reason I went there is because it got down to the ground, even though the only thing in the ground was my phone. That triggered something for me. No, that's not this one. No, it is this one. Obviously, as you would to anyone else who has property on the ground, nobody else has property there, and then all of a sudden you have this weird yeah, you can
sun is getting closer to your face, and you're like, wait, what are you doing there in the first place? Like a fucking thief. So, as I said.
This crackling, that's already tampering, by the way. There's no reason for that crackling to be there.
See, here's a man that by face. It's pinned down and impossible.
You notice that noise only happens when there's something else happening as far as crime goes in the back. Again, that's why we have another one.
Was the tempered work already? Maybe it was tempered already. Fantastic. When you have to believe someone, you decide who you want to believe. On the same thing, the video
Same thing
just
for
dropped.
now. I don't know if you're
Being-
listening to me now, if they're tampering again. But as I said, that's why we
Being
have
uploaded.
very close right now.
Time for tampering to myself.
Get home.
To my end, it goes up immediately. If there are tamperings being done before, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, what's my power is out. Take into consideration who chooses to leave. Different timing again.
If I could just add something for him,
How much online already? The video's going kind of quick. Check on the transfer.
That's not just a pay attention to what it says. It's not what it says.
Did I not start to restart the transfer? Sure.
Don't care.
Some weird smell in the air.
Just for the other little guy.
Sure. Did I not start to restart the transfer? Sure. Some weird smell in the air.
I'm gonna have to do it again, I'm sorry, but the little one. It's the one that is actually collecting reliable audio. Ish. It's no such thing.
Wait, click again. 27, 38. You're gonna pass up the video?
Dad's already gone, by the way.
Wait a second. It might be something else.
I love those moments that just, know the time when I said that those random individuals would likely be involved in this, their constant behavior.
You want to tempo on that one?
And again, notice that I could dive on the whole, that's crime in Birmingham situation, the idea that, the fact that even if they were foreigners, even though they all speak Portuguese, doesn't make a shit of a difference to me. Not based on that, not based on the face. As I said, don't even look at the face. Don't even be able to recognize them if I saw them again. Simply based on behavior and the other things they've done to me, and if there's something in the air, something in the air. That's it. Wouldn't care about that even if I was a reliable HNO, and sure as hell not talking in secret from talking loud in English. And most importantly, it wouldn't be secret if public. It has to be one of the two, right? That's not usually how it goes. But as I said, it's not going to stay that way. I want to correct
Yeah,
it.
the mission may have a reaction to the
Future of the irony.
me talking English, not to the fact that those videos on YouTube, but me talking English to touch that they understood me. Pretty neat. As I said, not of them. As I said, it's a long route to meet you to be known internationally as North America. That's about it though.
Now, granted, I have been using that word in Brazilian rather than in English to say piece of shit. Just because piece of shit lost a lot of the impact. And that's the reason I don't say a lot of the atrocities a lot, or at all. I'm always very concerned with the preserving then to have an impact once those things are actually done. And as I said, the mass release from drugs, whatever disease they threw on her, and the fact that they kidnapped her mother from her deliberately right before the coldest time of the year, as an attempt to do harm to me and just do harm to her, the things that they threw in here on her, all that combined, I don't consider that one. But I tend to be very careful with words and That is basically just an extra impact. Keep in mind, by then the criminals in my back will shoot in my back.
From the position of control of the crime as they had before to the one they have now. And again,
I'm not recording that too much the other guy because the other guy was in front
so
of me.
we can, that's at 28, and from this video and put it at I'm talking.
So this one, for the record, it would probably be something around, I don't know how much, 1024. That's good. 1024. Ah, yeah, now the pissed drugs. I don't even know if they are actually pissed drugs as of today. I have been holding them for a while. Just gonna say the latest here. No, 1024 minus 10 will be 14, 11 will be 13, so 19, 13. Just keeping that up so it's easy. You can just copy paste. So, and it is just beautiful, right? Because you can even think about extra crimes they may do, and it'll be very good. Whatever usually other things. See? Almost. Yeah, this time I could prevent it. I did it for you to see. It just has a bigger impact in your brain, I don't know. So this is for you. Whenever I did.